morning, good morning, good morning, good morning! Yay! So it's your girl, comedian Jay Renee, coming to you from in the car. This is your girl, comedian Jay Renee, coming to you from in the car, unfiltered this morning. Okay. So last night, I'm surfing the internet like I always do on social media. Yes, that's me. I like social media. And so, you know, Facebook recently implemented a dating app, okay? It's not like an app. It's still connected to the Facebook app, but you just click on another thing to get to the dating portion. So this guy by the name of Ralphie, I think that's his name, Raphael, Rafi, whatever, Ralph, I don't know. But anyway, so me and Ralph exchange a few words, okay? Via the app, of course. Now, I wasn't as explicit in my words as Ralphie was, but Ralphie was sending me like eons of paragraphs. Oh, I want to connect with someone mentally, physically, spiritually. Nothing wrong with that. I found it appealing. I was like, oh, okay. He is intelligent. Let's see where this goes. So then he says, can you send me your number, blah, blah, blah. I was like, cool. So I sends it to him because I am that type. I have no issue with sending my number because as quickly as you can have my number, your ass can get blocked. And y'all already know my block game is strong. Anywho, so Ralphie sends me a text and says, good morning, but he screenshots the interaction between him and I via the Facebook dating app. I found that ironic because I'm like, why are you sending me this? I'm like, a picture would have been better. So that's what I sent back. He responds back, oh, you don't know what I look like? Well, in all honesty, no. Niggas out here catfishing all day long. Far as I know, you can be a big old fat white man in Utah. Okay, sir? So he goes on and on and on. So at that point, he sent back a text saying something. And I said, never mind, love. Or nothing, love. Or something like that. No, I said, don't start. And he sends back a text saying, don't start, question mark, question mark. And then I sent back a text saying, nothing, love. You know, because I ain't want to get back and forth with no text wars, because I don't do the text wars. Because one thing about it, my penmanship on text versus my penmanship with this mouth is two completely different things. I cannot convey myself in my text writing. I can write and tell you how I feel, like regular writing, cursive and print and stuff. But that damn text, because this thumb fingernail kind of long. My thumbnails are long. Thumbnails. Okay. Anywho. So Ralphie, I guess he decides to call me because one thing I don't text and drive like that. Excuse me. So Ralphie decides to call me. So on the phone with Ralphie, everything was going good until he called. Me being a comedian. Buffoonery in a saturated market. Do I see what's going on social media? Now, and then he started talking about how he'd been in 22 countries, how he went to Russia, and nobody was aspiring to be in the entertainment business. He's a part of one of the longest standing entertainment companies owned by black people and sports and entertainment, blah, 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 blah. Went through this whole drag of bragging his goddamn ass out. And, you know, no pun intended, me and up north guys, we don't normally get along. Because they have a very aggressive tone to them that I don't vibe with. Truth be known, I don't vibe with no damn man, no matter where you from, if you're aggressive with me. Because that's not how I operate. Then he came on the phone asking me, was I a Virgo? And I was like, no. I said, why? Because, I mean, I don't like, because I had said something about, I was just been a butt this morning when I sent what I sent. I don't like butts because they can get white. So I was like, funny. Okay, anywho, back to the story. So me and him had an exchange of words. So he asked me a question. When I responded to the question, he immediately began with the judgment. Then he told me I was using judgment wrong People judge all the time. That's not out of the norm. It's prejudging that's wrong. Time out. If people didn't prejudge, they wouldn't be able to. If people didn't judge, they wouldn't be able to make decisions. Now I'm gonna have to look that up anyway. But anyway, the Bible that I read says you are not supposed to judge, and you were coming across as very judgmental based on me telling you that I was a comic, a comedian, or whatever. So then when I tried to explain to you, I don't do comedy for money or clout or anything like that. I ain't looking for fame in my comedy game. I'm not looking for anything out of comedy. Comedy is satisfying to me because it is a therapy that gets me through life since my parents passed away. So it is my couch. It is my therapy couch to get me through the bullshit that I have to deal with, like you. So at that point, we going back and forth, and all of a sudden, you know, my car has this button on it, and it can hang people up at any time. And I just hung up the call. So then he proceeds to text. Okay, that's how I answer text messages when I don't want to deal with you. Thank you. Stop texting me. Thank you. Stop texting me. And I have my text messages automatically set to give those responses so that I don't have to really type anything. Then I said, why are you going through this, Jay? So by this time, I'd have pulled up to McDonald's to get me some breakfast this morning. And I proceeded to go ahead and block him on text, block him by phone, and block him on the Facebook app. So, this has been your girl comedian Jay Renee, coming to you from the car. Jay Renee Unfiltered, baby. Season 1, episode 2 coming soon. Thank you. Have a great morning, everyone.